So people hear free travel with credit cards and they assume it's either fake or insanely complicated. So today I want to show you exactly how I took my girlfriend to an all-inclusive resort in Cancun, Mexico for 6 nights using only points. And I'm going to show you how you can literally copy this. There's no crazy influencer tricks. You don't need to know anybody, just sign up bonuses and one single transfer. So first off, this video isn't about me flexing, oh, I went on this crazy luxury vacation. It's more about me showing you guys that here on the channel, I walk the walk. I don't just talk the talk. This is something that I literally did, and I do this sort of stuff all the time. The best part about this is once you understand how the system works, you can repeat this over and over and over again. So here's the details. We stayed at the Dreams Jade Resort and Spa in Cancun, Mexico. It's in the heart of Cancun. We stayed for 6 nights, and the only thing that we each paid for was our flights over there, which was about $350. Now this hotel is all inclusive, meaning all of the food and drinks and all that stuff is all included in it. Even the transportation to and from the airport was included. They came and got us in a shuttle. It was very nice. They've got tons of pools, restaurants, bars, tons of entertainment. They even had a sailboat that we were able to go out and sail on, and all of it is free. Sounds pretty great, right? Well, here's the problem. Usually to book this hotel and the exact same dates that I'm about to show you, it costs about $548 a night. That's going to cost you about $3,288. Big bummer. But I'm going to show you how we were able to stay there for 138,000 Hyatt points instead. So first things first, the big question, where did the points come from? Everybody's thinking it. Where did the points come from? And this is important. I did not earn these points from everyday spending. Even if I was getting 3 points per dollar on everything, I would have had to spend $46,000 just to get enough points to do this. I don't know about you, but for me, that would take a long time for me to spend that much money, even though I have multiple businesses. So I got these from signing up for 2 key credit cards. And you can do this in various ways. So there's more than one way to skin a cat here. I signed up for the World of Hyatt credit card, which gave me 30,000 Hyatt points. This is actually a pretty solid card. It has a $95 annual fee, but it gives you a free night every year that you can use up to a category 3, I believe, property. So we usually, if we go to a concert up in Seattle, then we'll stay for free for $95, you know, at one of these nice hotels. And it's a Hyatt hotel and they'll have free breakfast and everything. So it's actually a solid card, and it had at the time a 30,000 point sign up bonus. Really quick before we go on, as always, if you feel like you're getting some sort of value out of this, please consider subscribing. It really helps the channel, and it helps you see more videos like this with actual examples and actual trips that happened. Anyways, back to the video. In my journey to hit the spending requirements to make those 30,000 points hit my account, I had to spend $6,000 over about 3 months. So I ended up getting 36,000 points on that card. Then I signed up for the Chase Ink Unlimited. Now this is a business card. It had a 100,000 point sign up bonus. That sign up bonus offer has currently been changed to $750 cash back. But don't worry, there are other cards that have 100,000 point sign up bonuses. One of them being the Chase Ink Business Preferred. At the time of filming this video, it's still a $95 annual fee. So if you keep it for a year and you don't like it, then you can always, of course, cancel it after that yearly fee hits. Then for $95 times 2, you're going to be getting 100,000 Chase points. If you don't have a business or any sort of side hustle income, no worries. Literally any Chase card that has points as a part of their sign up bonus will work. These offers are constantly changing. Just look around and see which one works for you. I'll usually throw my link tree in the description. It has my referral links for any sort of current signups that they have. Just kind of shop around, see what works for you. But the end all be all is I signed up for those 2 cards and I ended up having 36,000 Hyatt points and then about 110,000 Chase points. Now, since I have the Chase Sapphire Preferred, this also works with the Sapphire Reserve, I'm able to transfer Chase points over to travel partners. From there, it was as easy as just making a free World of Hyatt account and using my travel card to transfer. There's an option to transfer to travel partners, and I transferred it over to my Hyatt account using that new World of Hyatt account number that I got. Now, booking the resort was the easy part. All I had to do was go onto the Hyatt website, select to use points, searched around for some good dates. I was able to find some nights for 23,000 points, which, hint, hint, they are still available today. You can even do that this March. So after transferring what ended up being about 102,000 Chase points directly one-to-one over to Hyatt points, I had a total of 138,000 points, which was the exact number that I needed to book the 6 nights. And that was it. If I had simply redeemed the 102,000 points that I ended up transferring over, I would have had a little over $1,000, which is nowhere near the over $3,000 that it would have taken to book that place. So as always, we're going to walk through an example. I'm going to show you exact dates and how you can do that this year. Okay, so I'm going to pull it up on my laptop here. We're recording my screen. This is me. Here's my account. I'm Sebastian. This is the Dreams Jade Resort and Spa. Very nice resort here. We can click through just a couple quick photos just to show you guys how nice it was. Wow, they only have 2 photos there. Okay, so we'll go down. This was one of the many pools that they had. There was a little bridge that went over the pool, and then it waterfalls over. So we have that infinity pool. It's very nice. They have a ballroom where they did nightly shows. There's an aerial of the exterior. Here's another pool, an adult pool. Unlimited room service and food. We ordered room service pretty much every night. It was fun to do, and you get to wear your robes and have fun with it that way. It was very fun. That was cool. There's a swim up bar. There's multiple swim up bars actually. There's multiple real bars as well. The rooms were also quite nice. Some of them even having an ocean view. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to take a look. I'll go out of here. I already pulled it up, but I'm going to go out again and show you exactly how I did it. So we're going to go to World of Hyatt here. I'm already logged in. Let's take a look and see if we can stay at the Dreams Jade Resort and Hotel. Or, you know, you can really do any hotel that you want. Doesn't have to be that one. Boom. We're going to click to use points. This is the most important thing. Okay. And then my girlfriend and I went in March. I believe we went through like from the 3rd to, I believe it was the 3rd through the 9th, those 6 days. Let's find hotels. Okay. So here's what's going to happen, and this is a real world example of how it doesn't always work out, right? So there are none for the Dreams Jade Resort and Hotel for that exact time, okay? So we can scroll through, we can find other ones. These are a lot more, 41,000 points a night, but they're very fancy. I mean, these are very nice. We have points selected, of course. 37,000 points per night. That's actually not bad. And then Puerto Morelos, there's a 58,000. 29,000 at the Secrets Mirabel. That could be another good one. It's a nice award category C, plenty to do there. The Hyatt Place, I mean, really you could stay for a bajillion years, you know, if you stayed at the Hyatt Place. But again, we want that all-inclusive, you know, we want that fancy. And this is over near the airport, so no need for that, right? So what we're going to do, Dreams Aventuras Riviera Maya. That's 23,000 points a night. You could stay 6 nights there. Wouldn't that be nice? What do you guys think? Would you be down for this one? That would be pretty good. Maybe 6 nights. You take your gal, or you take your guy, or whoever, and, you know, maybe even just bring a friend. Maybe you go by yourself. Look at that. Right on the beach there. You got plenty of pools. Swim up bar, right? You can sit here by the bar. So there are some really nice ones, but we want to take a look at the exact one, right? We want to see exactly how that would work out. And I was able to, you just mess around with the dates here, you know, before you book anything. And I was able to find one. I believe it was March, maybe like the 19th through, what would that be, the 25th? Let's see if we can do that. Use points. So here we go. Okay, here we are. Here's the Dreams Jade Resort and Spa. Not too bad. 23,000 points a night. So normally at this time of the year, it would be about $519 a night, which is still quite expensive, a little over $3,000 if you're going to be staying there for 6 nights. But we're real playas, and we're subscribed to Sebastian Banks on YouTube. So we're going to do what's crazy here. We're going to view the rates, okay? And then, you know, we'll book one right here. Boom, we can stay a junior suite. Nice. Okay. If you want to be an extra playa, you know, you can get the ocean view king, which would be cool, but we're just going to do the junior suite, you know. You still get all the other stuff here, and then it would be 23,000 points per night, and then you'll do it per stay, and you're just going to select it and book from there. Again, I live here in Portland, and for a person to fly around then, what did we say? We said the 19th through the 25th, or yeah, the 25th. Okay, yeah, $549. That's a little more expensive. Let's see if we can find a better one. 18th through the 24th. Hey, that's not too bad, $316. Well, there you have it, folks. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you got some sort of value out of it, and you can use this information to go on your own trip. If you like step-by-step tutorials like this with real numbers and real trips that actually happened, then I hope you consider subscribing. Again, that's what this channel is all about. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.